You be the judge. Was Alexander a hero or a villain? Directions. Read the following secondary source documents on Alexander the Great to determine if he was a hero or villain. Document number 1. When he comes to Thebes, the city was sacked and razed. Alexander's hopes being that so severe an example might terrify the rest of Greece into obedience. 30,000 were publicly sold for slaves, and it is computed that upwards of 6,000 were put to the sword. Plutarch, Greek historian, 90 AD. Question 1. According to this document, what did Alexander the Great do? Question 2. How does this document depict or describe Alexander the Great? Document 2. Alexander, by founding more than 70 cities among the barbarian tribes, suppressed their savage and uncivilized customs. Those whom Alexander conquered were more fortunate than those who escaped. He desired to give all of the races in the world one rule and one form of government, making all of mankind a single people. Plutarch, Greek historian, 90 AD. Question 1. According to this document, what did Alexander the Great do? Question 2. How does this document depict or describe Alexander the Great? Document 3. For I myself believe that there was at that time no race of mankind, no city, no individual to whom the name Alexander had not reached. And so I cannot suppose that a man quite beyond all other men was born without some divine influence. Arian, philosopher, AD 171. Looking at the first sentence, what does this quote reveal about Alexander the Great and his actions? Question 2. Looking at the second sentence, how does this philosopher explain how Alexander the Great was able to become so powerful? Document 4. He was very heroic in courage. He was very clever in recognizing what was necessary to be done. When others were still in a state of uncertainty, in ruling an army, he was exceedingly skillful, and very renowned for rousing the courage of his soldiers, filling them with hopes of success, and dispelling their fears in the midst of danger, by his own freedom from fear. He was likewise very dedicated to keeping the agreements and settlements which he made. Arian, philosopher, AD 171. Question 1. How does Arian describe Alexander? Question 2. How does this description explain how he was able to conquer so much land?